Hi Aries, welcome. My name is Cindy. This is Answers Written in the Stars. I am here to do your July the 1st through the 15th, 2020 Love Tarot Horoscope reading. This is your love story between you and the person that you are thinking about dealing with, whose energy is very strong around you at this time. This is a continuation of your love story, Aries, because it really doesn't matter if you've been with this person for a long time or it's just brand new or somewhere in the middle. This is the energy that's going on around you in your love life at this time. So we are going to look at where you are July the 1st through the 15th, where the person is that you are dealing with or thinking about at this time, as well as anything that both of you are not aware of regarding one another and what you're most likely going to do moving forward. Then we're also going to look at what lessons that you are in the process of learning at this time too. So Aries, what's going on with you here at the beginning of July? Okay, so Aries, we got the Six of Wands, and we also have the Seven of Cups reversed. Let me see if I can get a few more energies out here for you. See what's going on for you, Aries. We also have here the Two of Swords, and one more energy would be ideal. So let's see what comes out. We have a couple more. We have the Knight of Wands, and we also have here the Ten of Wands. All right, Aries. So looking at where you are right now, with the Six of Wands, you're going to have victory. You're determined no matter what. It doesn't matter if, if you're wanting someone new. It doesn't matter if they're married or dating or, in another relationship, you're going to go after them. It does not matter what their current status is, I should say. You're going to really, make that, what you're going to put a lot of energy into that at this time, Aries. With the Nine of Cups coming out here reverse, you may be feeling like you don't have a lot of options. So I think that's why you're putting all of your energy, so much energy into this, into having success and victory, because you're feeling at this time that you don't have a lot of options, or maybe you are the option and you don't want to be the option. So whatever decision you make, it needs to be the right one or the best one for you at this time. So you are definitely out to win it. With the Two of Swords here, you're needing to make a decision. And it's a decision that you've been putting off making, just not really wanting to look at it, really. But it's time. It really is time to make that decision for yourself. And I think that, there could also be a lot of drama and conflict going on around you too at this time. But we do have here the Knight of Wands. So this is rushing in, a whirlwind romance. Just sweeping somebody off their feet. And the thing is, there's also energy in this card about this, having physical feelings for someone, but, more of a short-term type of an energy around this. And, and maybe that's what you're having to think about too, is that, how do you want to proceed? Because you may be feeling like, I don't have a lot of options right now. I want success for myself, and no matter what, I'm really gonna go after it. But how do I do this? And and you may be looking at this type of energy about yourself here too, because this is also making the decision. This is the decision maker, the person that rushes in, but this is the person that rushes out too. So this is having everything on your terms, and that's kind of the energy that you're in at this time, Aries. With the Ten of Wands here, there's been a lot of burdens, a lot of stress that you've been carrying around you. And this has been going on for a very long time. I mean, by the time you get to the 10, it's been a very long time that you've been carrying these stresses and these burdens. So, you know, that's kind of your energy at this time. So let's look at the person that you are dealing with and thinking about and what's going on with them the first 2 weeks of July. Okay, so we have the moon. It is in reverse. We have the Two of Swords for them as well. Theirs is in reverse. We have the Eight of Swords. This is in reverse. So they're really up in their heads here. We have the World. It's also reversed. So, so regarding the person that you are thinking about or dealing with, Aries, with the moon coming out, there's some secrets. There are things that are not being shared. They may not know the truth of the situation, or you may not know the truth of the situation. But with the moon coming out in reverse, there has been some sort of deception going on. It can even be self-deception, but there is deception and secrets here. You know, and it can even be some sort of infidelity as well. Doesn't have to be, but it can be. With the Two of Swords here coming out in reverse, they have made a decision. There has been a decision that was made. It was a tough decision that needed to be made. You're still in the process of making that, but they've already made it. So it was a tough decision that's needed to be made here, and both of you have been very aware of it. But for them, they've made that decision, and I think it's because of the secrets and the deception that's been going on. With the Eight of Swords here in reverse, this person is putting distance between the two of you at this time. Whatever has gone on, you know, they're seeing things differently. And there is, and that was the decision that's been made. I think they're seeing things differently, and they're choosing to put distance here. With the World card also here in reverse, you know, there's still, you know, there's lessons that are wrapping up. Things that still need to be completed here before this cycle is through between the two of you. So once this turns right side up, that will be the time when things are going to go ahead and move into a brand new cycle. So, you know, and you're very, very close here because, Aries, you have the 10 here. So these are burdens that you've been carrying for quite some time, stress that you've been carrying for quite some time. And, you know, you're needing to lay it down. You need to release it and let it go. And so, yeah, I think that they're just wanting to kind of wrap things up, Aries, at this time. So what I want to do is just kind of look at what you don't know, Aries. What is it that you just don't see regarding them? Okay, the Three of Wands. So yeah, what you don't see is they're gaining clarity. They're looking at the whole picture now. They're really gaining clarity here. They may also be getting help from friends and family as well to help them gain the clarity that they do need. And what they don't see regarding you. Ooh, that just flew right out. Okay, Aries, what they don't see regarding you is the Devil. So, you know, there could be some sort of, again, there was deception here and maybe even infidelity. You know, you either realize that and you know that, or there is some sort of sexual addiction that could have potentially been going on between the two of you, kind of keeping you two trapped in a relationship here. And I think they've gained the clarity on that here with the Eight of Swords coming out. They see that now, and they're putting, yeah, I think that's kind of why they've made the decision that they've made. So even though you haven't shared that, there is this energy here of, the Knight of Wands. So rushing in, having physical feelings for someone, but again, it's short term. It's all on, your specific terms maybe. And so yeah. So anyway, you haven't been sharing this with them, regarding how you feel, or what the situation really truly is, Aries. So let's go ahead. I want to look at what you're going to do moving forward. What is it that you are going to do moving forward? There's several cards that want to come out here, so I'm going to take them. Let's see here. All right, Aries, for you, we have the King of Swords. So I do believe that you're going to make, a decision. And, and you're going to be very honest with yourself and with them. And it's going to be cut and dry, the decision that's going to be made. With the Hermit also coming out here in reverse. And, I do believe that you are going to be going and doing your own personal deep dive, moving forward, just kind of looking at things, why you've repeated some of the same cycles, what's going on around you. And, Aries, you may even decide not to date, while you're kind of going through that, part of yourself. We also have here the Star in reverse. So, this could be, really, not seeing the hope in this situation. Like, just feeling like this isn't going to work out no matter what. And again, you've been carrying a lot of burdens around with this too. That just, it's time to put all that down, Aries. With the Page of Wands coming out in reverse, you're no longer interested either. You just, the desire and everything, there may be a physical attraction and a physical desire there, but again, you don't have the desire to move this forward any further. And with the Empress also coming out here in reverse, Aries, again, it's again, there could have been another person involved in your situation. There could be some deception going on, some lies, similar to the Moon card here in reverse. Going on, and even, promiscuity as well, which we are seeing here with the Devil card. And we are seeing this also come out here with the Knight of Wands, Aries. So that's kind of, I think that's going to be some of the stuff that you are really going to be doing some soul searching about over the first couple weeks of July, Aries. What is it that they are going to do moving forward? The person that you were thinking about or dealing with, what is it that they are going to do moving forward here? So for them, we have the Eight of Pentacles. We also have the Nine of Wands. So, with the Eight of Pentacles here, they're going to be focusing on work, their career even, and they're also not willing to settle. I think they're going to be looking at their own self-worth and, what it is that they want for themselves. And what they're going to, do moving forward, as well. So this can have to do with finances. It can also be in the work arena. It can also be in the relationship arena. So I think they're looking at several areas of their life moving forward. And with the Nine of Wands here, again, I just feel like whatever happened between the two of you, I do believe there has been a falling out that has happened. And there's just the feeling of there's just no way to repair this, So that's kind of what they're thinking moving forward. Is I think they're just going to be, kind of wrapping some things up and really looking at themselves here too. And I see you're going to be looking at yourself as well, just kind of in different ways. So Aries, what I want to do is look at the lessons that you're learning. And I did see several that came out for you. So let me grab those. Okay. Yeah, these were the lessons, Aries. So it looks like with the devil coming out here, Aries, there is some sort of, you know, potential addiction going on here. And whatever that is, whether it's drugs, alcohol, sex, you name it, whatever that is, it can be a wide variety of things, and everyone's different, and every relationship is different, but it has been very, very, very unhealthy. And so that's one of your lessons. With the Empress card also coming out, again, I will go more towards the probably more sexual in nature because of this type of an energy, but it's also very controlling. So, you know, kind of really looking at that within yourself too. You know, how you are in a relationship, maybe kind of looking at you. And how you bring yourself forward with the Star card, you know, and the things that you like about yourself and the things that you would like to change about yourself. You are being encouraged there. With the Star card, you might be feeling hopeless because of the situation at this time, but there is somebody there for you. There is someone that is very much a soulmate for you. And so you're being asked to really kind of heal these aspects of yourself so that you can bring that person into your life, Aries. And with the Hermit coming out here, again, being encouraged to really do that deep dive, to really look at, you know, the aspects of yourself that would benefit from being healed and loved and forgiven and changed. So that moving forward, you can really take off and have the life that you truly deserve. So those are some of the things that are coming in as lessons for you right now, Aries. So anyway, if you would like to have your own personal reading with me, you can check out my website, answerswritteninthestars.com. I do have it listed in the comments section below. And I don't have a lot of appointments available, so first come, first serve. Also, yeah, that's really all I want to say. Oh, except that I do always appreciate the like, subscribe, and share. So, all right, Aries, you take care of yourself, and I will see you the second half of July. Take care.